Okay, so the remaining questions are, how do you embed inquiry into your instruction? How do you foster your own inquiry? What protocol, if any, do you use when it comes to inquiry and collaboration? And the last one, I will just ask you to maybe paste the links to the resources. What are some resources to support educational inquiry and collaboration? Just paste the links that you think are useful with the hashtag Connect with Educators. I'll make sure that I gather them and maybe post them in a blog or something.
So for collaboration, I will encourage everybody to use OneNote, because we've been using it for 12 years, and it is one of the best things, whether your collaboration between students or teachers or students from different schools or wherever the students are, they can collaborate on it. For inquiry, I would highly encourage everybody to actually ask them questions and encourage them to think beyond their classrooms. So I always tell my students to not think out of the box. I always tell them, please think as if there is no box at all. So they have to think beyond what they can think. And the third one actually that I want to say is, for collaboration actually and inquiry both together, I do a design thinking project for my grade 12s, where they have to start with a problem and have empathy in it, so that they have to design a model, a robot, or any equipment that they can think about, which can solve the problem for this world, actually on the same lines as the tech startups in Silicon Valley.
So we have only 3 minutes left. I cannot believe this. Would you quickly go through your question to go to and give us a brief answer? We can continue this through our Twitter. Perla, you have to unmute your mic.
Okay, I use and practice the matrix, the curiosity-based learning and the inquiry learning matrix. It is taken from a book called Rigor is Not a Four-Letter Word. And I provoke into my students to ask me questions for clarification about what we are doing and why we are doing that. When we are researching, I pose the problem, then they have to design their own questions. They start researching, and then we apply this improving by critique strategy. So they interchange their research and they ask more questions about what the other were researching, and they deliver comments to clarify possible areas to increase. And I love how this works, because they are inquiring and they are collaborating at the same time, and they are learning from each other. So curiosity-based learning, the 1-point rubric, and improving by critique, and matrix of rigor. Thank you.
Great. We have, do we have anyone else who would like to jump in with their answer for the questions, for the final questions?
I think we have to wrap up now.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, definitely. I wanted to thank everyone at the team at CEDU AD. Thank you all so much for having me. Thank you to all the panelists. I want to give a very special thank you to Vlatka for everything that you have done in terms of getting all together and co-moderating. And yeah, so I'll pass it right back on over to you.
Thanks again for finding the time, whichever time zone it is, to join us today. It's never enough time, especially we are all teachers. We can talk forever or until the bell rings. So please, our next session starts in a little less than 10 minutes. It's Sustainable Development Goals. Fantastic teachers are hosting it. Every session will be recorded, including this one. And you will be able, if you cannot attend the session, you'll be able to watch the whole session and the clips question per question that Michael, once he finds some sleep, will edit. Go back to our Twitter chat. Don't forget about the hashtag, tweet and retweet, help other people learn about this. We are continuing with after the conference, we are continuing with our monthly meetups. Hashtag CEMM stands for Connected Educators Monthly Meetups. We decided that November and December are perfect for quiet reading and resources finding, and then we are starting in January. Third Saturday every month, starting with January, we are continuing with our Connected Educators Monthly Meetups. You will learn all about it at our website, and if you've signed up and subscribed to our shoutouts, then you'll get it in your inbox. You've been wonderful. It's really, really an honor to finally meet you. And Perla and Sarah and Olalekan, we've already met, so it's nice. I like this feeling that we've already met.